Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. And if this is your first time joining me, then I'd like to welcome you to Theresthattarot. Scorpio, we're going to look at what's going on for the month of February. The overall energy is looking like a relationship, commitment. This could be a job as well. But I'm seeing a feminine energy here who may be no longer keeping quiet about things in this connection, right? Somebody's no longer holding back their feelings or remaining silent about something concerning this connection that ain't connecting so well anymore. Somebody's deciding to stop, to give up, stop fighting for this. Somebody here may be unhappy about taking this, taking this chance to, I don't know, break free from whatever this is. Could be a relationship, like I said. But I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the conflict. I'm tired of the lack of peace or rest that I've gotten here. It's been so hard for me to move on, but if I just stop putting my energy into this, something better has got to come. So I see someone moving forward, but it's like I'm taking my love with me. I see bad communication, a lack of reciprocity, and somebody who's just trying to find a more stable path. I need to heal, I got to move towards something that, when you go through those situations, through a situation in your life, and you're like, well, honey, if I stay here, I'm going to die. So I have to move. I have to get away from this energy, this environment, whatever this is. There could also be, if there was some money that you were expecting to come in, there could be a delay with that, or perhaps some unexpected expenses could pop up in the month of February. So just keep a close eye on your finances. But we're going to look at career, and we're going to look at what's going on with your career now. There's a plane flying over my house. That's why I keep looking up. So many of you could be drinking a cup of coffee right now. Somebody's name could be Joe. What's going on with Scorpio? Ooh, thief. Be careful of energy vampires during the month of February. I always look at this thief card and I see a woman and a man. Like the woman is kind of, if you can see this card, because the light, I need to turn the light on. Hold on, chat. Let's get another one. Is that better? I don't know if you can see. It looked like the woman is kind of laughing, and she's maybe distracting them while the kid is taking money out the pocket, And by no means do I see this as like a woman, a woman getting child support means she's stealing. But, it's like there could be money coming out your pocket left and right in February. You know what I mean? It could be due to a divorce or a breaking up of a common law situation, whatever the case is. Somebody is no longer somebody's main man, something like that. Yeah, I'm seeing chains being broken. There could be, I'm telling you, there could have been a man. And I've known men in situations like this. Hell, I've been in this situation as a woman where you get with a person who has children. I feel like for some of you, this person, you two may have not had children together in some situations, but there could be like, a situation where there was a man who got involved with a woman, and it was like, ever since my pocket's been drained. And I see someone who may be distancing themselves. Either you've aged within this relationship or you've matured, which is the same thing. Not really. Yeah, I feel like, you ain't no child no more. Not after this. Or perhaps, what is this? I really feel like you and someone did not have children together. Could be. This could also be, what's this? There's something here about, so if there's something going on with someone's health, I don't think there's going to be anything to worry about there. It could just be a scare. But there's something going on with finances, though. And there could be a message about it. This could affect the household finances, perhaps. If there's somebody that you're living with, Scorpio, you don't want to be there anymore, but it just hasn't ended yet. Something like that. And there's a feminine energy who may have, who may not be expecting you to leave. Okay, something like that. Or perhaps there's a feminine energy who is not expecting this to go further, and they've also aged or matured in this connection with you. Take it how it resonates. Could be the other way around. Pathway. It's almost like, so now that we're not together anymore, that could have affected someone's position. Someone could have, you know, this could have, and I hate that. I don't want to think about it like that. But, you know, cheating is one thing. Cheating can be a deal breaker for some, not a deal breaker for all. But finance, okay, and I'm seeing somebody who may have lost their position and a woman. And there's some concerns that this person is having. Was it real? Did I make the wrong choice? Did I make the wrong decision? But then we have great fortune. It's like, no. Somebody, I almost said a bad word. Somebody messed up their money. And I feel like it messed up, by way of that, it messed up a relationship. But baby, courthouse. What is this here? I just heard, don't move. Justice is coming in this situation. Now, this could be by way of a divorce after a difficult time where a lot of things didn't change. There's going to be something that may be gifted to you. Somebody may sow a seed into you. If you have an idea, if there's something that you're trying to do, something new that you're trying to start, if you lost your job or however the case is, somebody may sow a seed into you. It could be at a very low moment for you, okay? But somebody's going to sow into you, and that shit going to hit. We got sudden wealth. Be on the lookout for the number 7. Ooh, for the number 777 and 11. And then we have high honor and community. There may be something in your job. Ooh. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is all a relationship too. It's like tied in, okay? But either something here wouldn't change within this relationship, so there may be a breakup. Somebody could have lost their girl due to losing their job as well. But I also feel like there may have been some infidelity here as well that messed up a courtship within the community. Okay, but either way, sudden wealth and high honor is coming to you. And somebody's going to sow a seed into you this month. I'm speaking it. The song that's playing right now for you is called Astrid, which means divinely beautiful. So never forget that, Scorpio. No matter what's going on, honey, I am divinely beautiful. I am divinely protected. I am divinely made. Hey, no matter what's going on. So let's see. What else for Scorpio? A lot of you have been in your head. It's easy for me to say get out of your head. You know what I mean? But a lot of you have really been in your head about something. So let's see here. So a lot of you have been trying to keep the fire going in a situation too. What else is going on? Give me general message, career messages. Anything else in career? Scorpio, all you have to do is remind yourself of who the hell you are. Okay? That's what this looks like. Be careful what it is that you say to yourself. Any kind of self-depreciating thoughts and all this kind of shit that we do to ourselves, there's no time for that. I was just having a conversation with a Leo this morning. And I'm an Aries, honey. So me and you are from the same planet, Mars. We're not really give up type of people. So, and then we have this Mars energy here with the Emperor. So you may be dealing with an Aries too. This could be your energy. But, you know, this Leo was going through a hell of a time, honey. And, you know, the worst is over. But the point that I was making was, because I'm that Aries, fire, Mars, let's get it. Okay? It don't matter how bad it look right now, let's get it. We don't have time for tears, you know? And that's just that's my natural response to a problem is, okay, what's the solution? And not even like rushing through it like I used to back in the day. You know, Aries can be a little impulsive, okay? But it's more in our younger years. We get it together. But I feel like there may have been a situation. What was I saying? I'm starting to lose my thought. Oh, that's what I was saying to him, though. In those moments, you don't have time to doubt yourself. That is when you got to kick it into high gear. Speak things that are not as though they were. It happened. You give yourself time to process it. Okay, I give myself 30 minutes to bitch and rage and do all this stuff, and then I got to get up. Somebody either had that attitude in this connection, or I don't know. But it's like, it's time for me to be honest with myself, abandon whatever these thoughts or whatever this is, this feeling, this heaviness, this, exactly. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Could be the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Just a feeling a lack of emotional foundation right now. I gotta get in front of this because I am a manifester, you know, and things always work out for me. I'm right on track. God ain't forgot about me. You know what I mean? Look at that song. It's called, oof, somebody's going through something. You know that feeling when you finna cry. Something about split second, in a split second. Something could have happened in a split second, or it could have been like, in a split second, everything's going to change once you shift your perspective. See what the lesson is here. But there's a song called God Is Not Forgot, and it's by an artist called Tone. His name is not Tone anymore, but it's Tonex. And he says, God is not forgot. God is not forgot. If he said that he would do it, it will come to pass. God has not forgotten you. Okay? Or whatever you believe in, honey. We ain't got time for all that. You have to remind yourself that I am a divine manifestation of the Almighty. Of the all, whatever power you believe in, honey. I'm a manifestation of that greatness. And I got this shit. I feel like this is what you need to remind yourself of. Because I'm not sure what it is that you're going through. But you have not been forgotten, Scorpio. What's the advice? Get up out of there. Get up out of that self-doubt, self-depreciating, self-mutilation type of energy. Not saying that that's how far you're going, you know what I mean? But sometimes we can mutilate ourselves just by the shit that we say. You have to be very careful what you say about yourself, to yourself, thinking about yourself. Distance yourself from whatever it is that you're going through. Find a way. I just heard And it's never what you want to hear. You know what I mean? When I lost my mother, I didn't want to hear shit about, well, it could be worse. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Because it could be better. But you have to distance yourself. When you get hit by life like that, you got to find a way to distance yourself from that thought. It reminds me of that movie For Colored Girls. There's something about the rainbow. It used to be a split. It started off as a stage play. It's a beautiful, beautiful story involved with it. And in the movie, this girl lost 2 of her children through an abusive relationship. Honey, the man was batshit as crazy and abusive. Threw the kids out the window. And so the woman's like, well, how the am I supposed to move on from this? Like, in what world am I okay after this? And honey, mother, Felicia Rashad, came in the room. You know, she let her go through her go-throughs. You know, the crying, the not eating, the not sleeping, the guilt, the what if I could have, the all that we go through, right? What could I have done? She let herself go through all of that. And then Felicia Rashad came in and said, baby, you got to get up. You got to breathe. And she took this time. You know what I mean? She took this breath, and honey, like, it was like the Spirit of God just was all over that scene. You know, that love came in and said, but it didn't kill you. So what does that mean? That it happened, and it, like, that you is dead. We got it, right? But why am I still here? When I lost my mother, and I don't know why I'm on this right now, Scorpio, but when I lost my mother, the first thing I did, I pulled out a Newport 100. And I walked outside and to the gate. Something, I don't know, it was outside the hospital. And I looked down and I saw my uncle, and he was looking up. He had a Newport in his hand too. And I looked up and I wasn't even crying. I said, God, I'm not sure why you allowed this to happen. But in time, help me to understand this loss, this, you know, you fill in the blank for yourself, right? But that's what I said. And I'm going to tell you how he's kept his promise, Scorpio. Figure out why am I still here, though? If I had to go through that, okay, and I still got to live, why? And that's our job, is to still get to that purpose, you know? Shit happens, but you got to keep, there's something that you got to keep your fire going. It's something like that, Scorpio. I don't know what it is, but you got to stay ahead of whatever this is. You can't drown, right? Let's see. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm just pull advice because I didn't talk the whole video, and I hope y'all don't mind. I really hope that this helps someone, you know. So, Scorpio. Advice. I just heard you deserve love. You are lovable. A lot of you may feel like, I can't do it. Just get up. That's what the advice is. Get up. If you're not sleeping, you're not thinking right. You deserve sleep. You deserve love. You deserve peace, no matter what you're going through. Resolve the sense of injury of this connection, love connection, whatever it is. What do they say? Resolve the sense of injury and the injury will disappear. I know that it makes you hesitant to jump into new things or to open up your heart to anyone else or whatever the case is. But the worst is over, and I do see things moving in a more stable direction for you. The only reason you weren't moving forward is because you weren't getting up. You weren't getting in front of the situation. It's somewhere either where there was a lack of accountability or there was just a lack of movement or a lack of looking of, I don't know. Somebody could have just stepped out of a relationship. That's good. It could be the feeling of grief that I'm feeling in this in this reading is that somebody cheated and messed up their relationship and possibly messed up the money. The song that's playing right now is called Sloppy Seconds. I don't know. When I see the Emperor in the reverse, either I'm saying to myself, well, either somebody's not stepping up and taking charge of a situation, or somebody didn't represent the husband that they should have been. Something like that. You know what I mean? Somebody not fulfilling their role is what caused the lovers in the reverse and somebody to be single right now. Things weren't moving forward because, you know what I mean? Somebody wasn't moving. You've already had your suspicions about letting this go anyway. And I feel like there's a feminine energy here who, this could be you. I don't know if I'm talking to a feminine or masculine. But as you heal and get back on the right path, I feel like somebody already recognized that this is bad for them. Like, I'm not on the right path with whoever this person is. What's the devil? There could be somebody who is upset about not being able to, or either ooh, I feel like there was a third-party situation, and if this is a relationship, there was a third-party situation. And that could have been, you know how once you plant that one seed, for every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. You just take that one seed, you know, and trust is very hard to regain. Not saying it's not possible, but 9.5 times out of 10. It's not an easy one to come back from, especially if both people are not doing the work. But I think the truth of the matter is, I mean, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, but I don't know if that's the way that it turned out in the month of February. Stand by your position, though. That's what I'm seeing. We got the Chariot. So whatever it is, okay? This could be what you're supposed to do, or it could be a situation where it was like, well, it was supposed to be this, but it didn't turn out that way. Either way, this I can't energy that I'm picking up on is just saying, like, if you feel like you can't do it, do something, right? Stand behind that position. Get yourself back in the driver's seat of the situation. Because I am seeing you moving to something better. You're moving away from something. It served its purpose. That part is over. And we don't need to go down that street anymore. This was what was supposed to happen. Something like that, Scorpio. So we don't have to go down this road anymore. I don't know. I'm going to leave you with this, Scorpio. I grabbed two, so I'll read two. Frame every so-called disaster with these words. In 5 years, will this even matter? Nah, if it's a loss, okay. That's different, okay? But even in the next 5 years, Just imagine how the situation will look if everyone was healed. You know what I mean? Because even in the tragedy of losing my mother, there's so many wonderful experiences and gifts that came from that tragedy. A lot of times, you know, that I think I said this in Libra's reading. There is a guy named Matthew Hussey. He's a YouTuber, or he's a I don't know. He does relationship. He's really amazing. But he had lost the love of his life, and in the video they just talked about, like, well, what is the lesson there? You know what I mean? If you hadn't gone through this heartbreak, this terrible situation, there's always life at the end of the tunnel, is the point, right? An ounce of practice is worth 1,000 words. So don't keep talking about it. Don't keep saying this is what I'm gonna do. Just do something. That's what I just saw here with the Knight of Wands. And like, if you feel like you can't do it, just do something. You just got to get up and start moving, right? I love you, Scorpio. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.